It's a Minimalist Monday edition of Optimal Finance Daily, episode 1151, 3 Bizarre Ways to Save Over $2,000 a Year by Jen Hayes of jenhayes.me. And I'm Dan, I'm your host, and a very happy Monday to you. Hope your week is off to a great start. This is the podcast where I read to you from some of the best personal finance blogs on the planet. And we do that actually on several shows. Optimal Living Daily covers minimalism, personal development, and productivity. Lots of posts about minimalism, actually. So if you like today's episode, you're definitely going to like that show too. Just search for Optimal Living Daily wherever you're hearing this to find it, along with our other shows. But for now, let's get right to today's post as we optimize your life. 3 Bizarre Ways to Save Over $2,000 a Year by Jen Hayes of jenhayes.me. My husband and I are paying off $117,000 of student loan debt in just 3 years on entry-level salaries. This goal is nearly impossible, and it requires an extreme approach to frugality. As Dave Ramsey says, when you find yourself in a radical mess, you need to make a radical change. While some of my money-saving methods may seem crazy to others, it will be well worth it when our debt is paid off in just 3 short years. Here are 3 ways to be a frugal weirdo and save over $2,000 per year. Limiting haircuts to once per year. The last time my hair looked amazing was at my wedding. It was a rich, shiny cherry coke color that was dyed by a talented and very expensive professional, and it was the perfect length, not too long and not too short. My hair has always been the one thing I love to splurge on. When I decided to pay off my student loans in 3 years, I chose to stop dyeing my hair altogether, not even with box dye, and to limit my haircuts to once per year. I've never been a fan of my natural hair color. It's a dark ash blonde that resembles the color of dishwater. I now grow my hair out until it's fairly long, and then I get it cut super short, and then I let it grow out again. This allows me to get my hair cut only once per year without having ridiculously long hair. When I do get my hair cut, I go to a cheap salon instead of the super expensive one I used to go to. I may not like the way my hair looks, but paying off my debt is way more important than having nice hair. Skipping dental insurance. Health insurance is a necessity. I would never recommend to anyone that they go without health insurance. Even a young, healthy person could get in a serious car accident or break a leg. This could cost tens of thousands of dollars, so going without health insurance isn't worth the risk. Dental insurance, on the other hand, is a different story. Going without dental insurance carries much less risk. If you have great teeth and you haven't had a cavity in many years, you may not need to go to the dentist at all for a year or two. And let's say you decide to get your teeth cleaned even though you don't have dental insurance. This typically costs $100. The cleaning itself would cost less if you have insurance, but the total cost to you would be higher with insurance. The premiums on my prior dental plan and on many private insurance plans are $30 a month, which is $360 a year. You are not saving money with dental insurance if you only get one cleaning per year. You paid $360 for premiums plus a copay instead of paying only $100 for a cleaning. Obviously, if you are able to get dental insurance through your employer with premiums of $5 a month, then enrolling in dental insurance is a good idea. Now, let's say you go to the dentist and it turns out you have a cavity and you need a filling. A typical filling can cost anywhere from $75 to $250. If you had the most expensive type of filling and you had to pay for one cleaning, that's a total of $350, still less than you would have paid for insurance premiums for the year. This goes without saying, but if you do decide to ditch your dental insurance, be diligent about brushing your teeth 2 to 3 times per day, limiting your sugar intake, and flossing daily. Complete spending ban on outings with friends. Many people try to find cheap things to do with friends, but a complete spending ban on outings with friends seems to be rare. A lot of people think I'm crazy when I mention my spending ban, and when I first told my friends about my plan, they still kept inviting me to things that involved spending money. The problem is that we live in a society that teaches us that having fun requires spending money. Typical outings with friends include going out to dinner, going to movies, bar hopping, all things that aren't cheap. There are a surprising number of things that can be done for free. You just need to be willing to spend the time looking for them. Here are just some of the free things I've done with friends since I started my crazy debt payoff journey. Outdoor yoga. Indoor yoga at a yoga studio. The first 7 days at the studio are free. Relaxing in a hot tub at a friend's parents' house. Movie or Netflix nights. Board game nights. going for a walk at a park, having a photo shoot, visiting a free art museum, participating in a scavenger hunt. My friend won a free gift basket. Watching an acrobatics show at a local park, having dinner at a friend's house, walking around antique stores without buying anything, and visiting a free zoo. So limiting haircuts, skipping dental insurance, and implementing a total spending ban on outings with friends may seem like crazy ideas, but these things are allowing me to pay off mountains of debt in just 3 years, and that is what truly matters. You just listened to the post titled 3 Bizarre Ways to Save Over $2,000 a Year by Jen Hayes of jenhayes.me. Okay, that's a wrap for another Monday show. Again, hope your week is off to a great start, and I'm going to be back with you tomorrow for another episode, and that's where your optimal life awaits.